Sometimes when you're stepping out to do something God has called you to do for the first time, it can feel quiet, it can feel silent, it can even feel lonely at times. I find that sometimes when God is doing something through a person or in their life, they can find themselves in a season of isolation or separation. And in those moments, everything just feels still. It feels like nothing is happening. It's when you start to wonder if your obedience matters, if it's making a difference, or if it's producing anything. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor, and we have been talking about obedience and the hard truths that come with it. And today, this brings me to point number 7. The hard truth about obedience is if you're going to run this race with endurance, you have to keep your eyes on Jesus. Hebrews 12:2 says, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Jesus is the pioneer and he's the perfecter of faith. And as the pioneer, he went before us first. He made the way first, and he showed us what it was like to endure first. He gave us the roadmap. When God told you to run this race, he never told you to keep your eyes on who's supporting you. He never told you to keep your eyes on who's not supporting you. He never said to keep your eyes on who offended you or who has left you. He never said to keep your eyes on those who intentionally overlook you. He said to keep your eyes on Jesus. You see, when your eyes are on everything else besides Jesus, it's so easy to get distracted and to get weary. But the Bible tells us not to grow weary in well doing. Some of you are stepping out in obedience, and maybe you're enduring fear. Maybe you're enduring separation or a season of isolation or a season of looking like Noah, foolish to everyone else until it's done. Maybe you're enduring persecution. Maybe you're enduring pressure from being the first in your family, or maybe rejection, or even feelings of abandonment. Maybe you feel like people aren't showing up for you or supporting you in the ways you thought or hoped. Maybe you've had to endure repeated failure until you finally reached a point of success. Maybe you're enduring slander. Just like Jesus, there are things that we have to endure on this journey of obedience while running the race he has set before us. And what you have to endure today cannot compare to the joy that is ahead of you that comes from running your race with endurance. And this verse is a reminder of what Jesus was willing to endure for our sake. Everything you feel in your obedience journey, everything you feel while running your race, Jesus felt it too. Rejection, loneliness, shame, being misunderstood, feeling unseen, feeling overlooked. The Bible says he endured the cross and despised the shame. That means he pushed through what would normally stop someone else. And how did he do it? He kept his eyes fixed on what was ahead. He stayed focused on the joy set before him. And because of that, he could endure anything along the way. So as you run your race and stay the course, know that it's not going to be easy. The race Jesus ran for us was far from easy. And if we're going to give God our yes, we have to ask ourselves, what am I willing to endure on this journey if it means I finish well? Because obedience will cost something, but it will also produce something. Even when it feels unseen, it is still working. Even when it feels quiet, it is still producing fruit. Even when it feels hidden, God is still moving. So don't stop in the unseen season. Stay faithful in it. So if this video spoke to you, let me know in the comments and meet me back here next week. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, go ahead and like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more.